back for the next game. Let's go. All right, right before we begin, I just want to say God is good. Have faith as small as a mustard seed. Remember, the mustard tree grows in the humidity. So remember that. Always remember that's why God says have faith as small as a mustard seed, because that mustard tree grows in humidity. Okay, stick with that. Stay encouraged, be encouraged, and give encouragement. Remember, another day, another chance. Let's get to it. Give me 1 second. We're going to break and we're going to continue to talk. And remember, this is High Note. My description shows Autism Speaks, nonverbal, pre-verbal talking back. This is in reference to our son, who is autistic and who is an amazing young man. So, don't do that. Why would you push the ball like that? Anyway. Like I was saying before, he wasn't talking. Now he talking back. And that's okay. And I want people to be okay with that, because we want our kids to express themselves. So because what I'm beginning to understand is a lot of kids express themselves yelling. Like, how can you hear someone if you're yelling, right? So anyway, so yes, he talks back. So he is almost 6, and man, oh man, he talks all day long. My man he is making up for those times that he could not express himself, and he expresses himself well. He does. He expresses himself so well. Like, oh my goodness, it's just so amazing. Like, being a boy mom is just, double back. What? Being a boy mom is amazing. It is. Boys are something special, man. That's why we have to be very careful as boy moms of not making our sons feel like they're our wives instead of our mothers. I think that's where a lot of this comes in at with little boys. When they become older, they don't like rejection. I'm getting to notice that. And it's oh my God. Like, and what I want to see is more young men more young men expressing themselves in a good way, right? Because one thing that we realize that we really should recognize is that, hey, okay, I mean, hey, I wasn't planning on the cue ball going on, but out in the pocket, I'll take it though. One thing that we have to remember is that no parent came with a manual. No parent came with a handbook. We're doing the best that we can, and then the added layer of autism. And autism is just the extra. It's just I say it like this. I feel like autism is just an extra piece that was added, and man, like, because honestly, if you think about it, autistic children who become adults are very intelligent, and even like with my son, right? So he likes to build. He's a builder, man. He will find anything to build. His blocks to this, to that, the magnets, this, that. I mean, everything. Like, and he has his favorite, shows. Like, he loves PJ Masks. He likes Big City Greens. He's a kid, man. He loves to be in his room. That's where his comfort is. All his toys, I mean, yeah. Man, I don't know how that happened. But yeah, and having an autistic child is, I mean, we don't walk around and say, hi, this is our son and he's autistic. Not at all. Because we don't do that. And like I was saying with his diagnosis, yeah, autism is just an extra piece, and it is something beautiful. I love it. It is something beautiful. It is just something beautiful to watch. To watch how he puts things together, to watch how his brain goes, and how he, like, when he started, so he's in kindergarten now. And when he started kindergarten, I was nervous. This is a whole different school, right? So remember I was saying the early childhood center is where he did 3 and 4 at. So after that, he graduated. Yes, he graduated from pre-K. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He graduated from pre-K and he was ready to go to kindergarten. And boy, oh boy, were we some nervous parents. I know I was. I think I just kind of well, I don't know how he gonna do. This is a new scenery for him. This is no longer the same school and he's on a different bus. Well, actually, we found out we was getting up, taking him to school, and I ain't even hit that ball. And he had a whole bus. Like, my neighbors was like, I think the bus is for him. I'm like, what bus? Come to find out they was coming to pick him up, and we was already gone, taking him up at the school. I said, come on, Jesus. Like, yes, Lord. So the bus comes in front of the house to pick him up, okay? And he in kindergarten, and he is loving it, man. He has some good friends, you know, some good teachers. He's loved by the teachers. I'm telling you, I couldn't have asked for anything better. I couldn't have asked for anything better. And parenting is hard, man. But us as boy moms, we gotta be a little bit tougher, man. See, girls are delicate. Girls are delicate. If girls are very delicate, that's why they're emotional. That's why we're emotional. I said they right. So that's why we're emotional. Boys, not saying they gotta, not like that, but we can't keep them under us we want them to be the man that they can be, right? And what I'm trying to say is this: we don't want to baby our boys. That's what I'm trying to say without saying it. I mean, I just need to feel like it needs to be said. We don't want to baby up our boys, because the world is not gonna do that. As we always hear, the world is gonna chew you up and spit you out. That's what happens. So we gotta stop babying our boys and let them. They got it. Like he hurt his knee. He bumps his knee on his bed. My knee. Like, boy, if you don't brush that off, your knee is not hurt. Like, it's okay. Like, you're not gonna die. It's okay. It's just a bump. You're only like 5, so you got many more to go with these bumps and bruises and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, boys is something, man. I love it though. I love it. I love being a mom to a boy. I love being a mom, an autism mom. I love being an advocate for my son. I just love it. I just love it all, man. I'm trying to tell you, trust what I tell you. Trust what I tell you. Get the resources and your babies be just fine. Well, we got to do our part. We can't expect for somebody to do our part for us, because how our kids going to know that we care for them? Right? I tell my son all the time I love him. I tell him all the time. Dang, man, I be having the mad shots. All right, I'll take that. I'll take it. So, but anyway, yeah. So, this 8-ball trying to, I don't know. Let's see what we could do with this 15 right quick. That was me and my wife shared a nail table. I accidentally, I'm not shared a nail. We shared the basement. So. Oh! Okay, well, I guess it didn't want to do that, so it jumped out of the pocket, so we'll just put it back right where it was. We're not going to take that as a win, because it wasn't. It jumped all the way out the pocket. So anyway, like I was saying, being a boy mom is awesome. Being even an I am a autism advocate for him. Trust what I tell you. My wife is too. We're advocates for him, man. I'm trying to tell you. So I may not be out loud advocate, but his school know. Yeah. So, I'm an advocate for him. I'm an autism advocate. I'm a parent. I'm a mom advocate. I'm all of that. And so I just want parents to understand that we're not by ourselves and we're not doing this thing by ourselves. There are resources out here, man. I'm trying to tell you because I'm beginning to realize, and I did not recognize this. I'm beginning to realize that there are a lot of children, especially boys, who are autistic. I had no idea. There were so many young men who are autistic, and it's okay. But we as parents have to give them the resources. They can't get it by themselves. He couldn't talk. We had to talk for him. He was pre-verbal. We still had to talk for him. He talking back, and we still got to talk for him. We still have to push for him. We still have to do this for our children. Okay? And like I say, my description is Autism Speaks. Nonverbal, pre-verbal, talking back, baby. That's what we want. We want them to be able to comprehend what we're saying. If I tell him to clean up his room, he's like, I don't feel like at least you comprehend what I'm saying, but you still have to clean the room. Son. Very good, though. Very good. I'm up. Very good. So we don't want to jump on their case about them talking back or doing something when we push them to do it, to talk. We just have to now help them understand, okay, listen, this was not, I didn't ask you if you felt like doing it. I'm telling you, son, please clean your room. And then his response is, sorry, mom, okay. And this is 5. This is from a child who was nonverbal. I mean, we in the car driving from the school when I pick him up, and he talked to me the whole way home, and talked to me coming in the house, and talked to me while he's washing his ass, and talked to me while he going to the bathroom, and talked to me while he going upstairs, and talked to me while he in the shower, and talked to me when he getting his clothes on, and talked to me before while he playing with his toys, and talks him to sleep, and wakes up talking. So keep talking, and sometimes I have to tell him to give me a minute. I'll see y'all next game.